Wait, what?
Oh, me in the past? What were you thinking last night, mister? Why would you think stuff like that unless you like to eat people? I mean, people say that human meat tastes like chicken or like beef.
No, it is pork.
Pork, that's what
Pork
it was.
is the one. There was some dude like back in like the 1800s that like he ate flesh of one of his friends who donated like the meat, and then he said it tasted like pork.
Oh, you know what they were doing? They were all hanging out. Like they were all dead, but they're all hanging out together still. That's what that.
Oh, I just noticed it was all the ones that are dead.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Everyone who was dead are like having a meal together. That's so sweet, like their family. Ah. Bye bye. And then
They're at that big trattoria in the sky.
Oh, they're having pizza pasta in the sky. Oh my god. I had a pizza and I'm like, wait a minute. It's all the dead people. God. Truly this has been like a fun reaction series.
Yeah.
Honestly. Just like reaction to Jojo anytime, like it's always fun. Even though like I'm stopping like reaction series, like Jojo's still gonna be like kind of like this traditional types of reaction.
Because like your Jojo videos don't really get hit at all, do they?
Not really, honestly.
Especially now that you've started doing like the like semi-transparent video.
That's what helps it not get claimed. Because there's some situations where it's like up.
It also you don't use direct audio, like it's audio from the TV.
It's audio from the TV, yeah. So that, yeah. Oh, that's God.
Those are some cool. I think they added those.
I was about to say, I feel like they added new visuals to that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, are they gonna reverse it now that Golden Experience Requiem?
Do you think it'll show like Golden Spirit Requiem in the opening since it's been revealed?
Yeah, I hope so.
That'd be cool. Oh shit!
Yes!
Oh, even the song told me backwards.
Oh!
That was Dio. That was Dio coming out of him. Yeah, it's showing him now.
Oh, like
they're changing
awesome.
the opening every single time. I love
like
that.
Like the shell just like burst.
It burst.
Oh man.
God, that was great. Like,
I had wished that like they would show like an older Giorno like in the JoJo timeline. Where like I want to know what older Giorno looks like. I want to know if he looks.
Watch it be
like
a spitting image of Dio.
But with like the kind eyes.
With the
Jonathan.
kind eyes, the kind gentle soul. Also, he beat the villain. But I don't know. This is only episode 38.
I mean, there's still a whole other episode. Maybe 90 or 39 is like an epilogue.
It's a beach episode. Only in an episode that happened.
Requiem's eyes, though, are freaky.
Yeah, they're beaming. Pepsi. Yeah, he is. Hanging on for dear life. In 2 weeks, to hold into this. The stream is too strong.
I think I remember people talking online about how like Requiem is like what not only King Crimson but also Requiem are like those kind of stands where like you could literally write like a 10-page essay on how they work.
Yeah, there's a lot to go over. Watch him be like, I haven't lost yet.
What did Trish say? She said he was gonna run?
Yeah, and look what he's doing. I'm going to live with the Ninja Turtles. You know the scene's from Heavy Rain, but except there's no glass in it.
Oh, it's totally like that scene from Heavy Rain.
What in the heck was that?
Or no, it's not Heavy Rain. Yeah, it was Heavy Rain.
It was Heavy Rain. Oh, it's just some guy who lives underneath the... okay, underneath the sewer. This guy be the guy who kills Diavolo.
Is the boss of part 5 about to be shanked by a hobo, and that's how
and
he
also
dies?
drugged? That'd be hilarious. Yeah, dickhead.
Is this how Diavolo dies?
That's funny.
He just dies in a sewer being shanked by hobo.
That's funny if that's the case.
Okay, this is
funny.
This is a good way.
This is even funnier the way that Kira died. Oh my god. Please let this be how he dies! Shanked by an old dude. Oh, this is funny. This is so funny.
Not the handsome Mikhail.
Please!
Diavolo was like, please, let me, like, let Jojo kill me. This is better than this.
This is, like, embarrassing. Where is he? Kitchen? Oh, the operating table!
Wait, is he in a morgue?
Oh. Naked.
Oh, he's in a morgue.
Oh.
Oh no. Is his soul stuck in his body?
His soul's stuck. This is cruel. The autopsy. Oh no. He's gonna be torn.
Down near the river. Oh.
He's gonna feel this. This is cruel. He's straight up dead, but his soul's stuck in his body.
Oh, you know how Jojo's like stand is connected to like life?
Yeah.
Like, life energy? What if you just made him immortal? Oh! Like he permanently trapped his soul in his body.
That's awesome and cruel.
Stab wound into his liver.
Oh. God.
So he's stuck in his body.
Oh, what?
Wait, what?
Maybe it's like he's stuck, but he's like in forever torture, maybe. Run him over, run him over! Oh, okay. Just like Hero. What if he's going to like do like different scenarios of death? Stop, no, stop! Get the dog out of the screen, he's gonna kill him! Yes, 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 yes! What if my theory is correct? What if it's like an endless loop of like him dying in different scenarios and you can always feel the pain?
Oh my god.
What's happening? Wait, he's alive? What?
Wait, I think Jojo knows.
Okay. Kokoro's telling me that he's been taken care of by the souls under the bridge, under the sewers. Oh, my theory was correct! He's suffering forever!
Oh my god.
He's in an endless loop of death!
This is worse than Cars' death.
This is worse than Car's death! Because he has no idea how he's gonna die next. Watch this kid turn into like a mutant or something. Gross kids! Ah! Jeez, that's dark. That's super dark. He's not alive! His soul gave the peace out to us!
Nah, mister. I'm sorry, bro, but...
He's got those shot wounds and his body's... What if they go and his body's like slowly just like...
Wait.
No, what if they don't... Like his like body is like just like falling apart, cause like that's... Cause that was like the whole thing for Bruno. Cause like, you know...
I don't
know.
The thing about Bruno's body is that he kind of like...
I don't know.
He kind of explained it, but not really.
Yeah.
He said that the moment that they left the boss, like his like soul was slowly dying.
Yeah, it was slowly dying. Yeah. Aww.
And we lost like.
We lost a lot.
We lost a lot of people. Wait, why is that arrow head?
I don't know. Wait, I'm confused. You're not dead.
Wait, yeah, and then in that one scene where we're like, oh, it's all the dead people. Wait, no, Mista was still alive.
I'm confused. This is the past thing? Now I'm confused.
Because when it was Narancia, Abashio, and Bruno...
And Bafuno isn't dead either.
Mista was there.
Why are you talking about eating people? I think we need to be concerned about Mista.
This has to be a flashback.
Yeah, this has to be like a weird flashback. I love... Oh, I thought you were talking about Swedish fish. Wait, oh. Sweet fish guts? He's like, what am I... These children. He really is the dad. He's like, God, stupid conversation for these children.
I mean, he kind of has a point.
He's right.
Like, because humans are technically apex predators.
Even he's like, I'm impressed.
And if you eat an apex predator, their meat is usually very bad.
Yeah.
Oh, Naransudo would taste great.
Yeah. You kids talking about this time. Keep your mouth shut, kid. No. No. Pouty lip.
Wow, they really are like the young bucks of the
Abaccio and Bruno are the parents. I'm just saying, like, where what this is all kind of like building up to.
Yeah, this has to be.
This has to like lead to something.
Yeah, I mean it's still interesting.
It is, yeah.
You're getting a little window into like what their like usual business would be.
Yeah.
Before Jojo came in and shook it all up. I mean, that's fair. That makes sense.
It is. I like how blunt Bruno is in these sorts of situations. Like, yeah, we're gonna do this up front.
A real King Solomon, that Bruno.
Mm-hmm.
What?
What? Alright! Who's the boyfriend? He has pink hair. Who is he? Who him? This is interesting to put at like episode 38, right before the very last episode.
And especially after all that weird time bullshit in the last episode.
This is weird. It's getting strange. Bizarre even. Oh, yo. Has to happen every single reaction.
She said it!
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. End the video now. Menacing rock. It's Geo, dude.
It's really bugging me. I'm like, how does this fit?
How does this coordinate?
How does this fit into the greater narrative?
He's being haunted by. What is this?
Wait, is that credits I see?
Yes.
On the screen?
What's happening? I've never been so confused. Why are we putting this on like the second to last episode? What's happening? Why is there credits? Oh, what? Sorry, this is getting weird.
There's one after this episode. There's only one episode left.
Yeah, what is it gonna do? Oh, hi. What is this? What's going on? I mean, like, we already know he's. What? What? I'm so confused. Hi, everybody. We're at the last episode, and I have no idea what's going on. We lead from defeating the villain to Mista being scared over a rock.
How is it possible for this show to confuse me even more?
I know. What? What? So we're on the last episode of part 5, and this is weird. I don't. Why end it like with like a weird flashback event thing?
Unless it's super important to the whole narrative.
Is it gonna be like half of like the first part of the episode is gonna be the flashback, and then the second half is gonna be like the epilogue?
Or like how it ties into all this?
Question mark? Because this really came out of left field.
Yeah.
This is weird.
I'm wondering, like, was it in the manga just at a different point, and they decided to like
maybe
move it
it's
towards
just
the
like,
end?
oh yeah, we forgot to add this chapter.
Well, no, not that they forgot. Maybe they just wanted to like move it forward a bit more,
Maybe that's what it is.
or move it back rather.
Yeah. How weird. I've never had like whiplash for like an anime in a while. Woo, woo, woo,
Also, in
woo.
the last episode, in that autopsy, or it was this episode,
Yeah.
in the autopsy scene, the doctor said male aged 30 to 40.
Yeah.
So I'm like, how old was he when he had Trish?
Maybe in his 20s,
Like early, he had to be like, well, actually no, Trish is like 16.
Yeah, she's 16, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
16, 15, I think around that range.
Also, technically, doesn't make him a boomer.
Technically doesn't make him a boomer, so that joke does not apply to him whatsoever.
He's still an old man.
He's still old.
Not like a literal old man, but
Yeah.
like a metaphorical old man.
Yeah.
He's the man.
Also, what the heck? What is this man? I mean, I'm all for like missed episodes, but like, why here? Why the last episode? I love my boy Misto.
Unless it's going to freaking just mind freak us.
Yeah.
And then
Like Diavolo comes out of nowhere.
It all comes together.
Please let it all come together, because this is weird. What are those like weird like tag things sticking out on his back?
They seem like dog tags almost.
This is a weird design. He's got like a vine thing on his hair, and
I almost thought it was razor blades like sewn onto his shirt at first.
God, I wish. Yes, let me look at let me look at Mista's bubble butt.
I noticed that his pants are the same design as Jolene's pants.
That's true.
Like that, like inverted, inverted spiral kind of design. Oh.
Oh ho ho. What if the Rock drove, where's the Rock? What if the Rock was like, come here daughter, you're coming with me? What did he say?
Of course, Michelangelo had to be brought into this.
You gotta have some like artists brought up. There is the Mona Lisa in part 4 you gotta bring up.
Well, Araki is like a total fanboy for Michelangelo.
Yeah.
Like literally, like half the Jojo poses in part 5 are like inspired by his sculptures.
Yeah. Rolling Stones! Prophecy Stone isn't that bad.
No.
Because it is predicting the future. So I guess this kind of ties in for him being like, hey, this is how he's gonna die. So I guess that's how it all ties in together.
So like, this entire time Mista knew that Bruno was gonna die eventually.
Yeah. Oh. You had one job, number 5. What a weird stand to have. Have a stand that tells you that you're gonna die.
And that also means that he can't die until the Rock carves him. Because it's not his fate.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not so bad of a stand, honestly.
That's actually kind of like a unique kind of stand. So this whole time he was just in denial, and then he's gonna like see it happen and be like, oh shoot, that guy was right. I'm glad everything circled back to future events, I'm glad. So I was gonna be like, okay, this is kind of a weak way to end the finale, but I'm like, okay, I'm glad.
Well, it's halfway through the episode, so they could pull it through in the last like 15 minutes and just like completely shock us.
Yeah, they
Something.
could. Aww. Oh, he went soft.
You can't change fate.
Oh.
Bruno would!
He would be that kind of guy. Who needs elevators when you have the convenience of stairs?
It almost sounded like he said bitcherati.
Bitcherati! I'm confused. What's going on here?
It sounds like he said bitcherati again.
Bitcherati! Don't touch it! It's gone! Above you, fool! Shimata! Bye! I'm getting up here.
Oh, I've seen that panel.
He's always holding on to stuff for his dear life. The train in here. Blop blop. Holy crap! Jesus!
Oh my god, Mista.
Mista! You could have died. You probably kill that person in the car, but you could have died.
That looks like their car. Like maybe Fugo just saved him. No, it's Fugo. I can see.
Yeah,
the
I can
sleeve.
see the green neon sleeve. Thanks. My head's bleeding. Hi, buddy. Let me tell you what I've been through.
Fugo. Oh god. Oh my.
Never
god.
trying to this idiot
Oh my
again.
bones.
I'm leaving this gang in the future. I can't take it anymore.
Was it suicide?
I feel like he was just kind of like giving him kind of like a warning, more like being an enemy to him. Oh, it's still. Oh, dang. Predicted all of them were gonna die. Very poetic. And now here we are once again.
Okay, at least we get to end with Giorno.
Yeah, and the other gang. You know! Well, nah, you don't. Sadly. Also, what happened to Ponaref? Okay, Ponaref is still alive after all! Oh, she got sucked into the turtle.
Okay.
I thought she just like Thanos snapped away. Yeah, I'm surprised Ponaref is still alive. He's just forever a turtle now, okay. Aww. I have nowhere to go. I'm just gonna chill here for a bit with you guys. You guys are cool. Aww. Don't be weird.
Well, I mean, think
Oh
about how.
my god, he's packed!
Oh, wow.
Dang.
But think about like how long they've been without like a shower. Like
Ew, yeah, that's true.
They've literally been like on the run for like days.
Yeah. Feels nostalgic. Are these two hitting it off or something?
I don't know. I didn't expect them to be a thing.
I know. Ooh, this music.
Oh, Giorno's theme.
It's good theme. Broda's theme's like one of the best out there. That's a very smart thing to do. Put it on the turtle. All my fairy characters are alive.
Fuck you.
Sorry.
Fuck you.
All your favorites died. Mine are alive and okay.
Well, I like Giorno, but my boys Abaccio and Bruno are gone.
Yeah. Holy crap!
That's what that was this whole time!
That's what that was!
Oh! Because I was like, okay, there's
like a weird sphere thing in the
this
bottom.
pillar of stands, there's just this weird rock at the bottom, okay.
It was him!
What?
What the twist!
Oh my god.
That's great! You know, that was a good conclusion.
Okay.
Maybe,
Like,
maybe there's stuff at the end of it.
I think the Rolling Stone thing went on for a little
bit too long, but I get what they were building up to, being like, oh, you can't change fate. Yeah. It's just, placement of it was weird. Like, it was like, maybe like, a couple of episodes away before the whole finale, the final battle thing, that I felt like it could have worked.
Or,
but
like, I don't know, maybe even
early when, like, you don't really think about it. Yeah.
I don't know.
But then
because then people would see the orb at the bottom of the pillar and catch on.
That's why
People
they put it at the
would
very
catch on.
end. Yeah, they'd be like, wait a minute, that orb has some significant meaning. Like, it wouldn't be there for a reason.
Oh, the pillar's complete.
Oh, do you think it's gonna look like Golden Wind Requiem?
Yeah.
Oh,
I already see the.
Oh, I see it too. Yeah, the sides.
Oh,
look at that. That's gorgeous.
It's got its arms out.
Oh. Oh,
Beautiful.
I want that. Why is that not like a figure or something?
Like the full pillar.
Yeah,
to have that full pillar of stands, like as a figure.
That'd be amazing.
Oh, we do get
epilogue.
an end credit scene.
We do get an epilogue, yeah. Aw. Oh, there's the... Yep. Oh gosh.
Oh, look, the flowers.
What's zipper?
The flowers. Oh!
He's the big boss! He's the boss!
Oh, did you see the flowers?
I did see the flower, yeah. And the bottle too.
Oh.
Pot to 5.
Fine.
Fine. That was a good stinger. That was a good stinger. That was
Jojo's the boss now.
Jojo's the boss.
Yes.
I want to be a kid star.
I love how they foreshadowed it in the second opening. Ooh.
That was good. Yeah, that was good.
Oh, I love part 5.
Part 5 was actually really enjoyable. I
Wow.
really enjoyed that.
Like,
It kept me on my toes, kept me on my feet. I really liked the characters and the way they interacted. Because I remember originally people weren't a big fan of the manga originally, but I've heard that the anime has turned it around to be something more enjoyable, I guess. And
I don't know, I guess like they packaged it a bit better.
They did, yeah.
Because the pacing, I'm sure that the pacing is totally different from the
I heard that
anime.
the pacing was off in the manga.
And then also you add in the music
Yes.
to it, and just animation in general will usually add to the impact of a scene. It depends on the manga, obviously.
It honestly
Because, like, for
depends.
instance, Junji Ito's manga was adapted to anime, and it looks like garbage.
But then we're getting Uzumaki next year.
But then we're getting Uzumaki.
The guy who's directing did Mushishi, and the guy doing music did Hereditary.
Yes, it's the perfect. Perfect.
Let's do another example. Berserk. Let's do Berserk.
Yes,
Berserk is a good example.
it's where it's way more impactful in
In the manga format.
in the manga. Though
1997 anime.
the
is good.
90s anime though.
The 90s anime is good. It's just like what they were trying to do for like the newer one.
But the way that I think the anime probably fixed.
It fixed
like,
probably a lot of errors of the manga.
Because even
had.
people who had been reading the manga are like, oh, part 5 is great.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, like.
I'm happy about that. You know, that was a good conclusion.
Here's the real question.
Yes.
Which squad is the best now?
That's
out of all the
hard.
parts?
I don't know. Like,
Part 3 is strong.
part 3 is strong.
Part 4 is pretty strong too.
Part 4 is pretty strong too.
But
part 5.
But La Squadra.
La Squadra.
The squad.
Cause like we didn't really get squad until like part 3, so like
Well,
no.
Well,
There was Lisa, Caesar, and
Joseph.
And
then you
part
have
1 was Speedwagon.
Jonathan.
And what's the what's his name? The
Are you counting Stroheim?
No, not Stroheim. No, from part 1. What's his name? The Caesar of part 1.
Oh,
Zeppeli.
Zeppeli.
Yeah, Zeppeli.
Yeah, like, but wait, I forget what his first name was, because we always just call him Zeppeli, and then like even though
it's been a long time since I watched part 1.
And then even though Caesar is a Zeppeli, we always call him Caesar.
Yeah. But like I'm talking like a big squad.
Yeah, like as in like
because part 3 introduced like the big squad,
like the whole group dynamic.
Yeah.
Where you have
I don't know which. Because, like, I don't know. I still always have a soft spot for part 3.
Part 3 is...
It's still pretty strong.
It's a ton of fun.
It's a ton of fun. And I love, like, I don't... That's so hard, because I love the interactions when it comes to the characters in part 3. But I like the ridiculous and goofy kind of Scooby-Doo vibe you get from part 4.
Yeah.
But then you get, like, a cool, serious kind of, like, tone situation in part 5. Where, like, each character bounces off one another and are, like, conflicted at every single manner.
Like, not everyone's not, like, completely at each other's throats, but they're also not, like, buddy-buddy the whole time.
Yeah.
Like,
Like, part 4, everyone, like, most of the characters were, like, you know, you got Okiyatsu and Josuke who were buddy-buddy, like, most of the time. And also, the guy.
I forget his name.
I forget his name too. And also Koichi as well.
Yeah,
and
Koichi. How'd you remember the little gremlin man before you remembered Koichi?
I don't know.
I was thinking of as Koichi's little girlfriend.
Yeah, her too, yeah.
Right, yeah.
And somewhat Rohan. Because he was like, be my friend, Koichi. He's like,
Rohan's like the weird uncle.
He is the weird uncle. And then you have Jojo, who is the uncle.
No, Josuke's the uncle.
No, Josuke's the uncle, right. And then you just have like old Joseph there, because he's just like, how is everyone doing?
But he's not really part
What's
of the
up, my
squad.
kids? I know.
Old Joseph is like Polnareff in part
He
5.
is, yeah, that's crazy.
Part 5, Polnareff is like the old Joseph of part 5.
Yeah, it is. He's like probably, he's like 40 maybe.
No, I think they say he was 35.
He was, 35, 36, 35 in that range. I don't know. Like I said, I think part 3's gang is still kind of personally my favorite, but I still think that part 5's squad is still very strong.
I kind of like part 5's group better. They're just like, I don't know. It's like part 5 squad for me right now.
Yeah.
That may just be from the high of finishing.
Maybe
part
the
5.
high, yeah.
So for me, currently the ranking is like part 5 as far as like the group.
Yeah.
It's like part 5 with like a really, really close part 3.
Yeah.
And then like part 2 and 4 are kind of on the same level.
Yeah.
Just a little bit lower, and then part 1
part 1's kind of.
It's barely a squad.
It's barely a squad. It's just like, okay,
It's just
we're all just together.
It's just 3 bros
chilling, fighting a vampire. But yeah, whenever part 6 gets animated, of course, it's a tradition on the channel. We will be reacting to it, and other parts in the future.
And part 6 is actually another one of those where
people seem very divided on it too.
Well, yes, that, but also where I read only
a tiny bit this time.
I read up until Anastasia is introduced, but when he's still presented as a female, because it's the character that's introduced as a female.
That's weird.
But then shows up later as a guy.
I wonder how they're gonna present them.
And not in like they transition kind of way, like they're just suddenly a man.
Araki's like, wait, never mind. I wonder how they
But yeah, but also I know a lot about part 6. Like I know how part 6 ends.
I actually don't. I don't know how part 6.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I barely know anything about part 6.
Let's just say there's a reason why part 7 is the way it is.
yeah, I know that part 6 has something to do with part 7.
Yeah.
Like, they have connections with each other. And
well, it has connections to how part 7 begins.
Yeah, that's how.
Or how part 7 comes to be.
Yeah, that I don't know of, actually.
So I know how part 6 ends, but I don't know how part 6 ends. Like, I know the ramifications of
But you don't know how it really concludes.
But I don't know how it concludes. I don't know, like, what character does... Well, I know what character does what, but just not, like, I haven't read the chapter.
Yeah.
But, so everything else in between, I haven't been spoiled for part 6, besides the beginning up until Anastasia is introduced.
I read to a good part, but like I said, I was at the very, very beginning, so I don't even remember.
Whereas part 7, we both like read through that.
Oh yeah, no, I love part 7. I can't wait to like animate that. It's gonna be so great.
It's gonna take a while though.
It's gonna take a while because like part 7's long.
Because like think about the gap between part 4 and part 5.
That's true. I mean, like to be fair, I feel like David Production probably needs a break. So
they deserve. They put their hearts and souls into JoJo.
Oh yeah,
which
totally.
I appreciate.
It gets better every single time. Yes, I swear. Like part 5 it's definitely been their biggest improvement every single time.
And it's like a total passion project for them as well.
It is
because like they you can tell that they want to adapt JoJo to the best of their abilities.
Yeah, and they do such a tremendous job of it.
Yeah,
and just make it enjoyable for so many audiences to like. Watch together,
They deserve a break in between each part.
Yeah.
Also, I think that they also do a bit of like cheap, like quick animation work to just build up their what's the word? Funding.
Funding, yeah.
They build up their funding in between parts because they want to make them better.
Yeah.
Because they want better animation and more animators, they have to build up the cash to do so.
Like imagining watching part 1 and then watching part 5 to see like how drastically they've come.
Yeah, because actually when you go back and watch like part 1 and 2, like the animation is not as detailed.
It really isn't. They do play a lot with the colors in parts 1 and 2. Like you can see a lot of like patterns and like a lot of colors.
Whereas
playing around.
In parts 4 and especially 5, the animation itself is doing more of the work.
Oh yeah, totally.
Instead of just using like color to like express kind of what you couldn't do in animation. Because in parts 1 and 2 also, there's a lot of still frames.
There is, yeah.
There's a lot of still frames.
There's a lot.
Where the colors just change and you have a still frame. And
aesthetic.
Yeah, and it's just to make it just look more interesting, whereas like in part 5, the animation itself is doing more of
It's
the
like,
job.
yeah, it's like moving, but it still has an artistic kind of thing going on with it too.
Yeah, and so...
So you have like everything going on, but it still keeping in control, so it's not too distracting.
I'm wondering how they're gonna do part 7, because not only is part 7 out of the completed parts, we know Jojo Leon, it's still going on currently,
Which I have not even touched.
yeah, I haven't either. But part 7 out of the completed parts is not only the most detailed in its art style,
Yeah,
but
it
it's
is.
also the longest part.
Yeah, it's longer than part 3.
Part 7 it will probably take
Probably take a while.
like 100 episodes.
Yeah.
That's like 100 episode anime
It
right
is.
there.
Yeah, you can't rush through that.
Unless they cut out parts, which I don't think they would.
I don't think they would. I feel like every single part in like part 7 is like pretty crucial to the storytelling.
Yeah. It's just so long.
Yeah. I bet they have to take a long break after part 6 to work on that then.
Oh yeah.
Like a pretty, like if... Cause,
I'm expecting like a 2-year break.
Which is fine. That's perfectly fine by me. If it means good quality out of part 7, then that's fine by me.
I'm sure that break won't be completely them just taking a break and doing other projects.
Yeah.
It'll probably be they'll start part 7.
Yeah. But just take a long while to
And
work.
yeah, and there may even be breaks in between seasons for part 7.
That's fine.
We don't even know.
That's fine by me.
Because that, like, I can see how part 7 will be a logistical nightmare for an animation.
Yeah. Oof. Especially like since they're like riding horses all the time. Like imagine the horse animations. Cause like I don't think they probably would ever do like 3D stuff with that.
That's what I was just thinking. I was like, would they resort to doing like 3D animation?
Maybe they could do like stylized like 3D if
because the 3D animation is actually pretty well integrated into.
If they work on it a lot, then they probably could integrate it.
They probably could.
Yeah, but
I think some of the Coliseum stuff in part 2 is CG.
Mm-hmm. And also remember that one scene in part 3 where Polnareff was fighting the Egyptian sword stand.
Oh,
and he went around the pillar.
Oh yeah.
That was
more environmental. It wasn't like an actual.
That's true. Yeah.
I think when it comes to part 7, I think that they would actually animate the horses.
Oh, they would. Yeah, I feel like they would.
Or at least most of the time. Sometimes, like if it's like a far off shot,
you
would probably.
You could do that. That's fine. Like no one's really gonna notice if it's like far away. But if it's like a close up shot, then yeah, make it like 2D or whatever. But anyways, we should also talk about how easily the villain was beaten.
Yeah.
That was like the most easily beaten villain out of JoJo.
Because not only could
Dio was beaten by like sunlight.
Well, yeah,
but like it took him like a lot more to beat him.
Because like not only could Diavolo not inject like the arrow into his stand, he couldn't even pick it up.
Yeah, he was translucent. Translucent.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Like he couldn't even pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
Like there was no and that's actually kind of like. It makes you feel a little foolish about like worrying about them the whole time.
He wasn't the king.
Retrospective.
He was the fool. Got him.
But it makes you feel a bit foolish about like panicking over him getting the arrow the whole time.
Yeah.
Because it turns out he couldn't even use it.
That's funny. But I do think...
Or maybe we are the fool.
Maybe we're the fools. We're all fools. I think he does have like the most... This is really soft Kirby. I think he has like the most like cruel death.
Yes.
Because it's on repeat forever.
Cars' death was pretty bad.
It was pretty bad.
Diavolo got it so much worse.
Like, I think... let's list the death scenes. Like, who had the worst death? Diavolo has the worst. Then Cars. Then... Dio, then Kira, because Kira just got run over by a car.
Well, his neck got snapped by a car. Like,
that's pretty cruel.
gruesome.
Yeah. So yeah.
Dio kind of just faded away.
He just turned the dust. He's like, bye.
Yeah.
And then for counting part 1, just quote unquote sunk the ship.
He was trapped in a coffin for 100 years.
Yeah. He wasn't truly defeated. He was just on standby.
In the scheme of villain endings, like being trapped in a coffin for 100 years is not that bad.
It's not that bad. You get to sleep. A college kid's dream. I really do like how I just feel like Giorno as like a protagonist for part 5 a lot. Because he had a lot of justice, but he was also like super logical at that too. He didn't just like instantly go with like his justice gut. He had like a lot of logic in his character too.
But he wasn't like always calm and collected. Like sometimes Bruno had to rein him in.
Yeah.
Bruno had to be like, hey, cut out.
Stop it.
Use your head. You're smart.
Take away your Game Boy. Like, let's compare him to, like, Jonathan, which, like, I feel like Jonathan was more, he was like, oh, yes, justice, brah, but, like, yeah, like, Giorno definitely had, like, a sense of justice, but he had a more collective sense of justice, where, like, I feel like Jonathan, like, he did have he does
Jonathan had an idealized sense of justice, whereas Giorno had a true sense of justice.
He had a true sense of justice, that's what it was. That's how I was trying to explain it.
Yeah, I could kind of get what you were trying to say. I could kind of get what you were trying to say, and I thought of the perfect words to like.
I was like,
get us there.
My favorite boy was Mista and Giorno, my two favorites that are alive.
My two favorites, Bruno and Baccio, the mom and dad of the group. They freaking
die. No, I love them.
They got.
They got really bad. I think
Baccio hurt me.
I think Norancia had like the most like gruesomest.
Yeah.
I was not expecting that. I was like, oh.
That one
got me.
I think Baccio hurt me so much because not only did I really enjoy Baccio, but also it was so sudden.
He was.
And also, he was like the first death.
Yeah, he was like the first serious death, being like, oh, she really gotta like stay on target.
And then also with Abaccio's death, we had time to dwell on it.
Yeah.
Whereas with Norancia's
it's like, we gotta go.
Okay, yeah, we gotta go.
He left us a clue. We gotta use this clue.
We gotta jet. We gotta get out of here.
We got to go. We gotta beat up this man. I'm beating up.
So we didn't have time to really like.
So that's why I made it
absorb it.
Like I did like the whole like past scene where it's just like you did great. I'm like, oh, you did. It's touching it. Like
Baccio got like the whole like latter half of the episode, whereas like Norancia got like a couple of minutes. They're like, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry we gotta leave you here, but we gotta go.
Man, I wish we could have seen what kind of flowers that like Bruno was covered in, because I bet he did that.
With Bruno?
Yeah. They didn't show it, but like that's my theory. Like that he probably covered, because that would be such a nice tradition.
That would be nice.
Aww. What would his be? I gotta look at flower meetings and put it on the screen to see what.
I'm sure Rocky like actually did like pick out specific flowers for each of them.
Yeah. If you guys know, put them in the comments or chat, because I'm probably gonna be premiering this.
Maybe it says it in the manga, because you know how Rocky is with his.
He does like little like bubble.
He does little inserts of like information.
Yeah. So you guys should put what you thought about part 5 in the comments below, because we sure did enjoy it. And we finally did it.
Yes.
Yeehaw.
We're sorry it was so late.
Yeah.
We've been busy.
Life's been busy.
We've been wanting to finish this. Not only like to finish our reactions, but also just to finish watching it.
Because
we love Jojo.
We like Jojo. We gotta finish it.
We gotta see what happens.
And also next time around when the part 6 comes out, I should hopefully have some Jojo merch, because I feel like a fool not having any Jojo merch.
It's hard to get Jojo merch here in the West, unless you look online.
Unless I order off of Redbubble.
Yeah.
Or like some knockoff website.
Whenever we go to cons, we're lucky if we find a Jojo figure.
Which is weird, because like Jojo's pretty like widespread for like people liking it.
Yeah, although when we went to AWA that one year, there was like a table full of Jojo figures, and not one Gyro Zeppeli.
I got Johnny.
Not one Gyro Zeppeli. Like her last one got sold like right before we got there, and I was so angry.
I got Johnny Toast on my favorite boy.
But now after seeing part 5, I regret not getting like a Bruno figure.
They did have that one Bruno figure where he's a pen.
Oh, isn't that
It's a pen figure. No, it's Bruno also as well.
Oh, they did one for Bruno.
Yeah, it's a pen figure. It's a statue pen. Imagine going to like your job office and it's like, can I borrow your pen? Hold on. What? I said, give me your pen, not
or like the boss calls you into the office, and on either side of his name plaque, there's like Rohan and Bruno.
So you come for the job interview.
Yo, sick figures, bro.
Yeah. Dude, you like Jojo too?
You got the job.
Perfect. Get your office desk. Oh my god, that was so funny. Anyways, what else do I want to talk about? I really want to look up the OST for Part 5.
Yes.
Because sounds great.
Especially because
Giorno's theme is fantastic.
especially the Giorno's theme that they played at the very end there, that hit different.
That
was
really
a different
that was
version.
Really different. Yeah.
I need to hear that one.
Stuff got serious.
I love how Giorno's theme has like kind of become a meme. Like people keep using like the piano riff in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Like people keep using that like in memes.
There's a guy who like went out to the streets and just like played his like theme. It has like 10 million views.
Oh yeah,
so
I
I'm
saw
like,
that
dang.
video. Yeah, I think y'all showed me that.
Yeah, it's like dude gives him like $10. I'm like, oh shoot. Maybe I should get a piano and play it out on the street in Bridge Street. Someone comes to me, I get it.
Oh man.
But in conclusion, Part 5, good.
Okay, where would you rank it though, as far as overall parts?
Oh god.
We talked about which squad is the best, but now which part? Where does it rank in your part list?
Oh, okay. So I have first is like Part 3 because because the OVA got me in the JoJo, so that's why I kind of hold it to that regard.
Wait, was Part 3 the first one you watched?
Because the OVA.
Oh,
Because of the Darby OVA, because we
went.
went to Homicon and then they were showing like the OVA. And
Yeah.
It was before Part 3 was even made. That was when like parts 1 and 2 were being made.
Yeah, we went to a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure panel.
And that's how I got introduced to the Darby episode, but OVA edition. And that's
I
how
already knew about it kind of because Band at the Stage did an episode on the OVA.
That's true, yeah.
But seeing the Darby episode in the OVA was great.
I reckon if you guys haven't seen the OVA, JoJo is actually I highly recommend watching
I prefer the Darby episode in the OVA.
No, it was really well done in the OVA.
Yeah.
I really like in the OVA.
I was actually kind of disappointed that they split it into 2 episodes.
Yeah.
In the
David
production Part 3.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, where does Part 5 rank?
Okay, so I'm gonna go back. Okay, Part 3, Part 5, Part 3, Part 7. Honestly, like it's a mix between Part 5 and Part 4. I don't know.
Here, let's leave Part 7 out of it.
That's true. Yeah, let's do anime only.
Let's do anime only.
Part 3. Honestly, Part 5, and then Part 4, Part 2, and then Part 1.
Okay, this is gonna sound weird to you.
Nah.
But I actually. Despite how much I've been loving, like saying how much I love Part 5,
Yeah.
I honestly think that, now I'm second guessing myself, because I was going to say 3, 2, 5, and then 4 and 1.
Mm-hmm.
But then I was like, but 2 is still really, really good.
2 is still really, really good.
And then I was like, I'm going to actually say, I love Part 3.
Mm-hmm.
Don't hate me, I love Part 3. But I'm gonna actually probably say 2, 5, 3, 4, 1.
Yeah, there you go. We both have 1 at the bottom.
But 1 is good. Never skip 1.
1 is good.
If you skip 1, you're a coward.
I'm not a coward. I won't skip Part 1. No, like Part 1, as cheesy as it is, it's worth watching still.
Also, in the grand scheme of things, it's like 9 episodes. Come on.
Yeah, it's not even that long. Like literally, Part 1 is like 3 manga like books. Which is not that long. And Dio, you get to see the crazy origin of Dio, and him also burning a dog alive. But you know what? That's just JoJo, part of the course. So this is fun. This is fun. I'm glad we finished it. As I squeeze Kirby's face.
What's squishy?
What's in him? Love. So thanks to everyone who stuck by and watched our whole reaction to Part 5. We will see you lovelies in Part 6 where that comes out. And also, watch other stuff that comes out on the channel, because I do a lot more on the channel as well.
Yeah.
We gotta finish up Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance now.
Yeah.
We're almost done with that though.
Also,
if
we can get the time to hang out for a really long time and marathon a certain something, we may or may not have something in the works.
Should I keep it a surprise for now?
Yes.
Okay.
Just in case we end up not doing it.
People be like, where is it? I'll be like, It'll come in the year 2025. Well, that game's old at this point. Okay, anyways, thank you so much, lovelies. We will see you later on. Thank you for sticking by. A peace. What's the thing that he says? Like,
Arrivederci.
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 Arrivederci.